Welcome to Merv Griffin's Crosswords.
Steve Levy, an administrator from California, and Angela Dugas, an art teacher from New Hampshire. Bet you had. Welcome to Merv Griffin's Crosswords. They're like Star Spangled Planner from the extreme for the extremes. For solvers for today, planners. Steve Levy is here from California. She's like going to visiting like a computer lab. Yes, the first lead, I could go like the computer lab and also do fixing technologies and then some printing and then make some more calendars. Like more calendars are like welcome. Angela Dugas is here from New Hampshire. She's like going like an art. Yes, like teach like kids and teenagers like go to art and then they make some more projects for your own. Like make more projects for arts, like more calendars, like planning on. All right, welcome the boat. Like the game is played, first player who answering the correct spelling earns cash, and if you get it wrong, we should try amongst the score, and your opponent making a shot at it. Remember, some answers contain 2 or 3 words. Steve and Angela, ready to play? Yes! Let's do crossword. Here's a look at the puzzle to complete today. Hands on those buzzers, players. Good luck to your both. Here's our first clue. 5 letters, $100, have the same case, for example. Angela, argue, A-R-G-U-E. No, sorry. Steve? Agree, A-G-R-E-E. Agree is correct, yeah. Alright, your next clue. 8 letters, $150, feminine underclothes. Steve, lingerie, L-I-N-G-E-R-I-E. Lingerie, yes. Like female clothing rather than underwear. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Waiter on a deserting one-eyed grazer. Angela. Ibis, I-B-I-S. Ibis, yeah. Your next clue. Letters, $100. Quit hiding in the snooze button. Steve. Alert. A-L-E-R-T. No, sorry, not alert. Looking was arise. Arise on that one, Steve. Okay, here's your next clue. 4 letters, $100. Forerunner of. Steve. Coin. C-O-I-N. No, not coin. Looking was lira. Lira on that one. Here's your next clue. 5 letters, $100. Ocean organisms. Angela. Coral. C-O-R-A-L. Coral is correct. All right, next clue. 5 letters, $100. Indiana State flower. Angela. Peony. P-E-O-N-Y. Peony is correct. And you also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only Angela may answer. Now, Angela, since you have how much for the risk? $500. $500. You go for $500. 5 letters once more. Again, A-G-A-I-N. Again, it gives you $750. All right, back to the puzzle. Here's your next clue. 4 letters, 5 letters, $100. Get going. Start. Angela. Begin. B-E-G-I-N. Begin. Yes. That fast. Here's your next clue. 7 letters, $150. Live and occupy. Angela. Inhabit. I-N-H-A-B-I-T. Inhabit. Our next clue. 3 letters, $50. Gliding runner. Steve. Ski. S-K-I. Ski. Next clue. 3 letters, $50. DIY set. Steve. Kit. K-I-T. Kit. Here's next clue. 5 letters, $100. Trousers. With. Steve. Shirt. S-H-I-R-T. Shirt is correct, Steve. What? That's the end of a round. Scores are, Steve, you have $250. Angela in lead of $950. But our spoilers lurking in the shells. Star Spangled Planner. We'll be right back. If you live in Los Angeles, plan to visit or connect with Griffin's Crosswords, crosswords.tv. Welcome back to Merv Griffin's Crosswords. At a right for round, Steve, you have $250. Angela in the lead of $950. But and it's the planners, and we're not talking about Randy, Paula, and Simon. Here come our spoilers. Hi, this is Mark Kaplan, a middle school teacher from New York. And here's Toy Ling, a singer also from New York. And this is Paul James, a student helicopter pilot from Texas. Spoilers. Hi there.
Remember the front row, you have priority when answering. If you answer incorrectly, or if you don't ring in at all, so the spoilers get their chance. Dollar values are doubled in this round, everyone. Here we go.
3 letters, $100. A court's plain play. Pardon play. Steve. Act, A-C-T. Act is correct. Act. Here's your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Turn recklessly. Angela. Kareen, C-A-R-E-E-N. Kareen, yes. Protect those pudding because toy is breathing on your neck. Our next clue. 5 letters, $200. Gift, theft, or art. Angela. Apron, A-P-R-O-N. Apron is correct. All 3 spoilers for breathing down your neck. Okay, here's your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Foreign service worker. Steve. Consul, C-O-N-S-U-L. Yes, consul. It has a foreign worker. Here's your next clue. 3 letters, $100. Galena, a type of blank. Angela. O-R-E. Or is correct. For Galena. Here's your next clue. 6 letters, $200. Nervous system. Steve. Neural, N-E-U-R-A-L. Neural is correct. For nervous system. In your brain. Here's your next clue. 3 letters, $100. Auto paint. Angela. Bra, B-R-A. Bra. And you also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only Angela may answer. Now, Angela, since you have how much risk? Let's go for $500. $500. You go, yes, place it for $500. 3 letters, dough for tempura. Angela, sorry, minus 500. Looking was yen. Yen on that one. Sorry. Drops down to 10. Okay, here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200, musical wand. Angela. Baton, B-A-T-O-N. Way to protect that pudding because Mark is breathing on your neck. Okay, here's your next clue. 8 letters, $300, front trio near division. Steve. Anterior, A-N-T-E-R-I-O-R. Anterior, yes. For musical wand. For division. Here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Unit of measure of pure gold is. Steve. Carrot, C-A-R-A-T. Carrot is correct. Here's your next clue. $100. Insertion mark. Angela. Carrot, C-A-R-E-T. Carrot. All right, here's your next clue. 3 letters, $100. Pipe splitting to point. Steve. T, T-E-E. T is correct. All right, here's your next clue. $100. Make up a sound. Paul with a chance spoil at 1. A-T-O-N-E. For their spoil, now they replace that one. Sorry, Angela. Angela! Yes, Paul. I'm going to front row. There's your next clue in the puzzle. Solvers. 5 letters, $200. Beauty and the Beast, 1991 heroine. Paul. Belle. B-E-L-L-E. Belle. Yeah, it's like Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. Sears Casts. And that's not all. Paul, you also discovered the crossword extra, which includes only you may answer. Now, since you have, how much you want to risk? Let's go for $500. $500 again. Here, go for $500. 7 letters: knives, forks, and spoons, for example. Utensil, Utensil. No, Paul. Sorry. Looking was cutlery. Cutlery on that one. Drops down to tie with Steve. All right, here's your next clue in the poll. 5 letters, $100. I won't blink for this. Brr. Steve. Stand, S-T-A-N-D. Way to go, Steve. Steve is in the lead. Yes. Where's your next clue? 5 letters, $200. Arguments, foundation. Brr. Steve. Basis, B-A-S-I-S. Way to protect that podium because Angela wants breathing on your neck. Here's your next clue. 5 letters, $200. Sign of worry, mostly. Brr. Mark with a chance spoil. Balls, B-A-W-L-S. No, sorry, Mark. Locked out for now. That makes someone else spoiler, so 3 spoilers are locked out. Looking word badge. Badge on that one. That's the end of a round. The scores are Steve, you have 17. Paul, 1350. Steve in lead of 1750. Got a more games left to play. We'll be right back.